All right, so anyway, here's a song that I wrote for my guitar. My guitar really was made in 1937. I often think about that. Am I talking fast? You know what it is? Griff, he locks me in the basement, right? And he gives me like 50, about 83 espressos, right? And then 42, like about 120 Kit Kat bars, and then a shot of Benzedrine to the temple. I'm ready for the gig, right after the coma, right? So if it seems fast, was that first song? Because it's like a waltz, the first thing. Okay, so anyway, this is a song I wrote for my guitar. My guitar really was made in 1937. I often think about the people in the Gibson factory if they could have looked ahead, you know, and see the fucking shit I'd put through. Okay, here we go. All right. Cold, bitter day. The street deserted. The music store, the only shop open. I stand outside, my hands jammed in my empty pockets. A bunch of guitars crowd eager in the front. But an old battered acoustic in the back spoke to me, cracked whisper voice. Hey, buddy, you want to go for a ride? I'm skeptical. This guitar's almost dust. I say, what you got in mind, old timer? And that guitar pushed its way to the front. Saintly, sincere. Go for a ride, boy. Ancient faces, chariot races, forbidden places, exotic embraces, pyramids, instruction, camel riding, time machine gliding, white line fever believer, ride your thunder, Texaco, Mexico, gas kind, siphon holes, no nose, ride the lightning, ride the wild surf, ride a white swan. Jenny, take a motherfucking ride, for God's sakes. I said, well, hold on there, chatty baby. I say, how old are you anyway, guitar? And that guitar said, I was born in 37, on the road about 11. I can play as sweet as an axe from heaven. I need a partner to start here like the James boys, Frank and Jesse like the Untouchables, with Ellie and Nessie like Bonnie and Clyde. When they get aggressive like Romeo and Juliet, they start their caressy like Bartles and James. A pause to refresh you like salt and pepper, like I see them undressy, like Sid and Nancy, dead and gone, God bless you, like the Everly Brothers. How their voices they meshy like Jake LaMotta and his brother Joe Pesci. I said, whoa, hold on there, Tandem Ted. I say, how much you cost, guitar? And that guitar said, well, I'm a mere $200. True story. And I said, well, I only got a mere $10. That's also a true story. And the guitar said, well, you go through the door over there and you give that $10 to the man behind the counter and you pay the balance off quick when your ship comes in. So I waited for my ship to come in. I'd go down the dock every day, my little boating sneakers and my sailor's cap, my Thurston Howell, the third blazer, my fish sticks. I borrowed binoculars and scanned the seven seas, no ship. I launched flares. I went to nautical school. I got a job as a longshoreman. I learned how to walk like Marlon Brando, and on the waterfront I studied Moby Dick. I got a tattoo that read Ishmael, no ship. I sold sails. I drank with pirates. I yo-ho-hoed in a bottle of rum. I composed sea shanties. I read Jaws. I watched reruns of The Love Boat. I collected coral. I lived in a lighthouse. I bought scuba gear. I hired divers to raise the Titanic. I took a confession to the old man of the sea. I bribed Charlie Tuna. I saw 3 fish come sailing in. I saw 3 ships come sailing in on Christmas Day. On Christmas Day, bingo, ships, but not mine. You know, I anticipated a very cold winter of ice fishing, but my wife paid off the guitar as a birthday present. True story. Epilogue. Crime and Punishment. That was a love story. The Crying Game, that was a love story. Just saw Monster, turns out that's a love story. So all this bullshit about the guitar ultimately distills to a love story. Now I gotta write the hooky chorus for the big hit record, just like Justin Timberlake, I'm gonna bring home the bacon. When Justin got punked, he called his mom, I saw that. And then when he realized he was punked, he got like all 50 Cent and shit. He was like, yo dog, you called your mom, Justin. It's a love story. It's a love story.